App State has a big recruiting week here against Georgia State. We have some of our top prospects coming in for a visit, and we need a win this week to try and sway their interest and get them to commit over a few other schools that we are contesting with. As of right now, your Mountaineers sit at 4-3 on the season. Not as good as I would like us to be. We're 1-2 in conference play and dangerously close to falling to 1-3 in conference play. So we have to step our game up today, and it's not going to be easy. Georgia State may not have the best record, but they are not a bad team at 3-3. They're just one win behind us, and they are ready to get their fourth win. So our defense and our offensive units are going to have to step up, and they will be led by second-time starter Christian Valu. Their starting quarterback is injured for the season, so Valu hasn't thrown a touchdown, hasn't thrown an interception. In fact, he hasn't thrown it all that much, but they're going to start the day letting him sling it, and he's going to dump it down. A quick, nice little 7-yard catch and run. That is Trenton Allen in coverage. They're going to let Valu throw it again. 2 for 2 to start the day. Nice job, Amon Green. 2 catches to start his day as well. So the Panthers have a run-heavy offense normally, but Valu is not the athlete they normally have, but he throws an interception, and this like that. The Mountaineers creating a turnover. Christian Valu, I mean, I was just giving him some praise that, hey, in his limited time, he hasn't turned it over yet, and I was going to say, hey, they usually are a much run-heavier offense. They're trying to see what this guy can do. And it was actually Caden Sullivan, the junior outside linebacker, snatching it out of the air. Good coverage. The receiver never saw it coming, and the defense comes through to start the day. That is perfect for how you want to go. Joey Aguilar is under pressure. He's going to have to launch it out of bounds. Big-time pressure there on the right edge. And our offensive line continues to struggle now, 3rd and 11. And this one into coverage. Could have been picked off if the defender got his head around. And that was a quick 3-and-out. So despite the interception, Georgia State still down or tied 0-0. They're going to run it up the middle. Freddie Brock, expect to see him carrying the rock a lot today as he is their lead back in this offensive unit. 3rd and 3 now. Christian Valu throwing it. Caught and close to the down. They're not going to give it to him, so they will go 3-and-out and stall out and give it back to the Mountaineers. Mikael Haywood gets a nice 4.5-yard run, going to set up a 3rd and inches. They're going to go to him again, and he's hit hard, but they give him the first down. Joey Aguilar, not much going early in this one. 1st and 10. Aguilar, he's going to evade the pressure, rolling out, and he's got a good 16-yard run. He can do that fairly effectively. He's not a very mobile quarterback, but when you need him to, he can make runs like that. So can Kanye Roberts. He lost the starting position back to Mikael Haywood after a few bad weeks on the ground, but they are still both very electric, and Roberts up the middle again. 2 back-to-back first down runs. He has 2 carries quickly for 23 yards as that sets them up at the 18-yard line. Aguilar steps up, fires to Caden Robinson, caught inside the 5. 1st and goal now. The offense getting it going here. The tempo. 2nd and goal. Aguilar outside. Out route. Caught. Touchdown. Caden Robinson, the senior, continues his impressive outing as the #1 receiver in this Mountaineer offense. Julius Canary has made it an effort to get him the ball. And Christian Valu going down. Thomas Davis with the sack. It was an RPO, and he just held on to it a little too long. And Thomas Davis comes out of nowhere to bring him down. The Mountaineer defense brought pressure, and it was the right decision. I mean, he should have just handed that off. Either way, I think Thomas Davis is there, but you have a much better chance of getting it if you hand it off, as they now go to a 3rd and 10, a halfback draw, and wow, they get the first down. What a run. What a gutsy call. That was Beasley on the ground, so Brock's out of the game. They're going to have Beasley in here for a couple plays. 1st and 10. What a dart by Valu to his man. A first down. Jaxius Credle with his first catch of the day, and that's going to move the chains as we're into the 2nd quarter. This time a handoff to Brock. He's got a first down of his own. Nice 12-yard run across midfield now into Mountaineer territory as they are set up at the 36. 2nd and 6. It's going to be a handoff to Brock. He cuts it upside the middle. And that is another first down. Trenton Allen bringing him down. This Mountaineer defense has struggled to stop the run and struggled to stop the pass at points in this season, and they are doing that right now. Caught, breaking away, touchdown, Panthers, as they tie it up 7-7 if they can hit the extra point. Jaxius Credle, and it looks like they would actually miss the extra point, so it is a 7-6 ball game. Mikael Haywood outside, first down run, trying to get his feet moving. He has 24 yards on 6 attempts, so not the most efficient game for him so far. Definitely a solid start to his day now. 1st and 10, Aguilar has to go under. Roberts just catches it and falls down. He has a catch for 7 yards now. 2nd and 3, Aguilar, pressure up the middle, caught by Robinson, and a first down on his 3rd grab of the day. And we have to get our pass game going. They're going to go to the ground. Roberts is wrapped up quickly in the backfield. Kevin Swint with his 3rd tackle for loss in the first half alone. 3rd and 8, Aguilar under pressure, sacked well out of field goal range, and Kevin Swint again in the backfield. His 1st sack in his 4th TFL on the day now, as the Panthers will get it back, running it on the ground. Beasley, a good carry for a couple of yards, making it an easy 3rd and 2 as they gave it to CJ Beasley. Now they bring Freddie Brock back in the game. Looking to direct snapped it. Brock is caught from behind. They're not going to give him the first. And they're going to have to punt it back with about 2:42 to go. Mikael Haywood cutting outside. Can he get some blocks? Evading the tackler, and he's got a first down across the 45-yard line, as they now have it 2nd and 5 at the 41. Aguilar looking to throw under pressure. Ball goes harmlessly to the turf, thankfully, as they now have it 3rd and 5. Aguilar outside. This one's a caught and first down. Eli Wilson. He's had a couple big games here after a slow start to the season. He's been very pivotal to our success, but Aguilar is sacked for the 2nd time today. Carlos Fletcher unblocked again, and they're going to go to a screen on 2nd and 16. Mikael Haywood cutting inside. Good catch and run. He is going to have a 3rd and 6 now, as they're trying to get this first down without having to settle for the field goal. Aguilar outside. It's caught. Robinson, no, that's Hetzel spinning out of the tackle, and he's got it near the marker. Thought you may have gone for that if you're Julius Canary, but instead they're going to settle for the field goal. He's made mistakes in the past, leaving points on the board. So I think that is why he settled for the Michael Hughes chip shot field goal there. But the Panthers still plenty of time to come back in this one. They have it 1st and 10 with 1:15 to go. Christian Valou on the run, caught downfield. Miles Farmer brings him down. One play across midfield at the 49 now. 1st and 10. Valou steps up, fires. It's caught again. Racing down the field. And oh my goodness, I swear, final 2 minutes of the 2nd and the 4th quarter, and the offense becomes unstoppable for the CPU. Christian Valou outside. 3 of 3 and a first down again. That one's Credo, his favorite target so far of the half. They have it 42 seconds to go. 2nd and 7. Valou looking, throwing, caught and hit hard, but he holds on as they are making it down inside the 10 at 3rd and 2. Valou outside. It's caught towards the pylon. Touchdown. And the Panthers send it to halftime, up 13-10. And man, they went down the field and they did exactly what they needed to do. Their passing game, 132 yards through the air compared to just 56 for the Mountaineers today. 95 on the ground, though, for the Mountaineers. And about 7.6 yards per play for Georgia State. Their offense has been unstoppable, and that has been a theme this year. The Mountaineer defense just has not been able to play in big games like this, and we desperately need a good second half from them here to start this one. 2nd and 9, Aguilar is going to throw it, and it is dropped. A little behind Robinson, but very catchable still. I mean, you have to catch that if you're Caden Robinson. That is a drive killer. Now 3rd and 9. This one's inside and dropped again. And the Panthers defense will get a quick stop to start the second half. Now 2nd and 7. This one into coverage, and it's caught. Oh, my goodness. Turn around, Seth Robertson. You have a pick 6. But instead, they just get a first down. Now it's going to be a triple option, and he is taken down. Jordan Favors is going to be the one to do it. A double play action jet sweep in a pass play at the end of all of that motion. Your offensive line has to be very good to block for that long. And, I mean, Panthers' offensive line has been doing okay. Jordan Favors actually overextended his run, but he was still able to come back around and bring them down as they now have a loss of 8. 2nd and 18. Valu under pressure. He's going to dump it outside, and good pursuit. That is Brendan Harrington. Going to bring him down for another loss of 3. Now 3rd and 21. Looks like they're going to set up a screen off his back foot. It's caught. Not enough space. A good gain. I mean, a good 11 yards on the play. But still, good job. Bending but not breaking. 2nd and 5. Eli Wilson on the flat. He's got the first down. I've been really enjoying that tight end read option or RPO flat play. Mikael Haywood now on first down. He's got a couple. He's going to get 3 on the ground. 73 yards. Solid outing for him. That's about his average per game, I would say, now as they face it 3rd and 4. Aguilar's going to throw it outside. Caught again by Wilson, and he's got another first down. 2nd and 9 for Aguilar and company. He's going to run the play action under pressure. Got to get rid of it, but he's sacked. Couldn't quite get the ball away. Definitely a drive killer. 3rd and 22, lobbing it outside, and it's caught by Robinson. First down. Wasn't expecting that one to be complete by any means. As we are in the final minute of the 3rd quarter, 1st and 10, Aguilar underneath the Roberts. He is going to get a 9-yard gain. Kevin Swint is everywhere for this Panthers defense. He's able to bring him down now. 2nd and 1, final play of the quarter. Mikael Haywood breaking outside, almost a touchdown. But we're going to head into the 4th quarter on a 1st and 10 at the 11. A chance to tie or take the lead. Haywood cuts it up, quickly wrapped up, though. The hole closed very quickly as he is now close to 100 yards on the day, sitting at 93. 3rd and 8, going to the tight end flat again. Eli Wilson laid out. They're going to have a 4th and 5. Michael Hughes from the left hash is going to tie it up. And the Mountaineers, after going down at the end of the 2nd, tie it up here to begin the 4th quarter at 13. Christian Valu, good coverage, but it's still caught. Darius Bush, his 3rd grab of the day. He also has a touchdown through the air as well, and that's going to give them another first down at the 37. Valu's going to hand it off. CJ Beasley got all kinds of space. He's going to run right around the first down marker, marking him down at the 47, so a 9-yard gain on that one. Christian Valu's going to send his man in motion. That is going to be a jet sweep, and he's brought down in the backfield. Brendan Harrington, great job setting the edge and bringing the receiver down. 3rd and 3 now. They're going to run it again. Quickly brought down. Michael Fletcher blows the play up, and the Mountaineers a chance here. It's caught by Wilson, but he stumbles out of bounds. Oh, my goodness. He had about 20 or 30 more yards. But instead, they'll have to settle for that first down now. 2nd and 6. They're going to get about 8 on the play. Dalton Stroman had a big week last week. He's been much more quiet this week, as has the entire passing game. This time, they're going to go. That is Larkins up the sideline. The tight ends coming through here late in this one, as they are up 2nd and 5 at the 15. Aguilar looking to throw. Under pressure. Hit as he releases, and he just slings it out of bounds. Kanye Roberts, I believe, was the target out of the backfield, but he just got stuck on some blocks. Now they're going to go to Mikael Haywood, and he's got a first down. So good job not settling or not forcing anything. 2nd and goal. Aguilar rolls out. No one over there. Good coverage and pursuit by the Panthers defense, making it tough for Joey Aguilar to run the ball, as they've done a good job covering every avenue he would try to get through now. 3rd and goal. Joey Aguilar calling some audibles. You got to get something here if you want to go for it. Aguilar is brought down. Not a sack, but he couldn't even get past the marker, and they are going to settle for the field goal. And you've got to worry about this. Your defense has been playing great, but you know they're not very good in 2-minute scenarios. And the Panthers offense has been very good on their own. First pass of the drive is dropped by Creddle. That is a good sign. They now have a 2nd and 10, one play before the 2-minute warning. They're going to fake the handoff. Valu's going to throw it into traffic, and it's caught. Ahmad Brown went up and snatched it out of the air. And that should have been a game-winning interception but instead they have another first down, and this time they've got a man wide open. It's caught down across the App State logo right on the midfield line. That was Kadarius Thompson. Now 2nd and 9. Valou, a minute and a half to go, lobbing it into coverage. Oh, I thought that was going to be picked off. Seth Robertson batting it down, making it a 3rd and 9. Come on, defense. You've got to step up here. 3rd and 9. Penalty markers fly. Maybe holding. And this one outside. Comeback caught by Kreddle. Doesn't matter. I think it was on us. And that is a first down at the 23. As Christian Valou leading a game-winning drive. This time under pressure, and he's sacked. Nate Johnson brings him down. The clock will tick under a minute now, as they have a 3rd and 18. Valou looking to throw into traffic. It's caught. Nothing this defense can do to get a stop on 3rd down. And now you're all or nothing. Gotta hold them to a field goal. 1st and goal. They're going to go outside to Beasley. And they're going to use their first time out. They have it at the 4. 2nd and goal. Christian Valou takes it all alone. Corner touchdown. Kadarius Kreddle. And that is a potential game-winning sling there from Christian Valou. But look at this. I mean, that should clearly be an interception. I think that's Ethan Johnson in coverage, or maybe Miles Farmer. He's looking right at it. He watches it get thrown, and instead of grabbing it out of the air, he just turns around and lets Jaxius Kreddle grab it even farther in the back of the end zone. So now, under a minute to go, we are a bit of a rush to get down the field. 2 timeouts. They're going to have to hurry up now. 37 seconds to go. 2nd and 1. Aguilar looking to throw again. He's going to settle for the pass to Roberts again. You've got those passes. They're going to let you have those because they're trying to tackle you inbounds. Now 30 seconds to go. Timeout used by the Mountaineers. 1st and 10. Lob outside. It's caught by Robinson. First down across the 42-yard line. Now 2nd and 10. 17 seconds to go. Aguilar dumps it down. Kanye Roberts is going to race towards the sideline. Can he get out of bounds? Yes. So he's got a 3rd and 2 with 11 seconds to go. I mean, you've got to use your timeout after this play if you go in bounds. They're going to catch it up the seam, and that's a first down with 7 seconds to go. Aguilar takes the snap. Good block. He's going to lob it outside. Supposed to be a comeback route, but Caden Robinson decided he was never going to come back. And Jaron Gilmore leaves us to this final play. Aguilar hit as he throws towards the end zone. Incomplete. And the Mountaineers fall again. 20-16. The Georgia State Panthers come through in the clutch. Christian Valou, and his first full start at quarterback, is the player of the game. 250 yards, 3 touchdowns, 1 pick, 88.5 completion percentage. And Joey Aguilar just couldn't do enough. 1 touchdown. You guys didn't see the interception. It was at the end of the first half. It was a Hail Mary type play, so I didn't really include it. But man, I felt like we had that game in the bag if we could just convert one of those field goal drives for a touchdown. But Georgia State's defense did a great job of playing bend but don't break football. They were all over the field whenever it got to the red zone. And man, they just did an excellent job stopping us from scoring. Ethan Johnson had a good game in the cover in the secondary, but unfortunately, our secondary and defense as a whole just couldn't get anything going. Caden Sullivan had the interception. Ja'Cory Turner had the pick for the Panthers. And man, that's really going to hurt a lot of those visits. I was counting on this week as a big bonus for a lot of recruits, but unfortunately, that might cost us a few recruits, or, you know, at least prolong the recruitment battle, which is probably the worst case scenario. When you're a smaller school, you got to try and get commits as early as possible, and when you're not winning visit weeks, you are going to struggle to get guys to sign when you need them to. Kevin Swint had a game, 7 TFLs, 2 sacks. Man, that's a tough loss for the Mountaineers. Julius Canary now 4-4 in year 1. I don't know where we go from here. We've got to win 2 of these last, 4 games to make a bowl game, but thankfully, still a few guys willing to commit. Nick Miles and Evan Folk, a couple 2 stars. Unfortunately, Dylan Blue saw us lose, and he went over to the rival Coastal Carolina. I was really, really interested in getting him a 3-star deep threat receiver. I thought he would have been a great addition to our receiving core next season, because don't get me wrong, we have some okay guys coming back, but we do not have a lot of talent in that receiving room that's going to be coming back next year. And Michael Hetzel has been very quiet. I did add a few new guys to the board. Ben Ritter, a right outside linebacker. He's a JUCO junior. He's a gem. So I kind of like what we could get from him there. And I also added a cornerback, LaShawn Cruz, out of Atlanta, Georgia. I think he could be very big for this team as well. This is pretty much what our recruiting board is going to look like the rest of the season. It's not a very big board, but when you're a small school like this, you don't have a lot of points. And I'm really, really hoping to hit that transfer portal. Maybe we can pick up some guys who were not so happy or didn't perform so well at a major school and bring them in and kind of rehabilitate them and get better. But man, 1-3 in conference play is not the ideal start. We've allowed 255 points, or we've scored 255 points and only allowed 250 points on the year. So you would think logically we'd be a little bit better than 4-4, but a lot of those points have come in the clutch. And next week, it's not going to get any easier. We have to take on a very good quarterback, Grant Wilson, for Old Dominion. 22 touchdowns, only 8 interceptions, and he's a leading rusher there, averaging about 4 yards a carry with 2 more touchdowns on the ground. So 24 touchdowns total. This guy's very good. They've got a good running back, Devin Roche, a freshman, 79 overall. They're going to be set at running back unless he ends up transferring. Miles Austin is their leading receiver with 46 catches, 689 yards, and 7 touchdowns through the air, as well as Isaiah Page there, the second receiver, 42 catches, 593 yards, and 5 touchdowns. And we've got to get back on track. The defense hasn't been performing well. I thought this year undoubtedly would be the easiest season because we have our best roster. We've got a lot of seniors on roster. So I thought, hey, you know, coming into the year, we're going to have experience. We're going to have a lot of seniors on roster. We're going to have easier games. And maybe next year we're going to take a step back. But sitting at 4-4 is not where I expected us to be. And Old Dominion by any means is not bad. They lost to South Carolina by 10. Lost to Virginia Tech by 3. Lost to Georgia State by 1 score. Georgia Southern by a couple touchdowns, who is a very good team. So Old Dominion is not an easy matchup, but that'll be for next episode. As always, thank you all for watching this one. Catch you all next week as we take on the Old Dominion Monarchs.
Soundstripe.